Morning. Morning, dude. What's happening, everybody? Dan, brand new. What's up, Austin? Joseph. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Donald. Leafy. Double D. What's up, man? Man, my hair is... I'm getting to the point where I need to either get a haircut or brace myself for the awkward stage. I'm thinking about maybe doing a slick back, with gel. I've never been a gel guy. I think I've only put gel in my hair I used to have a mohawk, so I guess I did for that, but that was a long time ago. Button noises on my phone. I like it. I like the noises. What's up, Jesse? What's up, Sean? What's up, Michael? Shave it. Yeah, I've been shaving my head now for like 2 years, and I want to do something new now. Bring back the mohawk. I feel like I'm too old for a mohawk. Nobody will respect me. I want to try something new. I've never done the slick back, so maybe I'm going to try that. Definitely no man buns. I would never. Hedgehog yesterday, man, has like an 8-pole. Yeah. The hedgehog has very, very nice, nice strong pole. That's cool, man. Glad you like it. The hedgehog definitely has my favorite walk and talk of any QSP slip joint. And then probably the ORJ after that. Autumn, what's up, man? Sorry, I'm talking about a trade here. Let me tell them I'm live here. I'm live. I'll measure after. I got some dirt being delivered today. I'm excited. I made some planter beds in my backyard, and I'm getting a truckload of dirt delivered this morning. Gonna dump it in my driveway, and then I gotta put it in wheelbarrows and bring it back. But it's supposed to rain today, so I think, I don't know, if it ends up pouring rain, I'll probably just put a tarp over the dirt and do it tomorrow. Because definitely don't want it to get all muddy. A large Benz. Nice, man. With my car glass. What? I don't understand that. But nice. Mukosu, what's up, dude? Plugger, yo. I did, yeah. I wasn't expecting to. So here's what happened. I really want a little bro jack badly. And that's kind of the last Jack Wolf I really am after. And I have been for like a few months now. I've been really wanting one. So I knew that there was this sale going on. And I didn't know if there was going to be little bro jacks in the blemish sale, which was big sale, 40% off. So I ended up ordering a little bro from TPK, which had still a sale, but a little bit less of a sale, 20%, which is still good. So I bought a little bro, and then for the big sale at TSA later in the day, I was looking and I was like, well, I just brought a little bro, so I probably won't buy anything. And I almost didn't, but I ended up getting exactly what Dean got. I got the jigged tie sharpshooter. I couldn't help it. It was $180, man, for a jig tie Jack Wolf. I mean, they're never going to be that cheap ever again. So, yes, I have 2 Jack Wolves coming now, and I need to sell a knife probably. Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. That is very nice of you. I know. But I mean, it could change. They could come out with another one that I really like. But looking at the Jack Wolf catalog right now, that was the last one that I really wanted, the little bro. Elementum order the 10th. Is that the? It was like one in S35 or something like that, right? I tried one. Actually, I bought one. I think I still have it. Do I? Maybe I gave it. Oh, I think I sold it actually in a budget bundle. What's up, Jason? Neil, what's up, man? Oh man, you're gonna get hooked. You're gonna get hooked. You're gonna get hooked. The way I got into Jack Wolf was buying one at a big discount. My first Jack Wolf was on sale, so I felt okay spending that kind of money. I think it was like $240 or something like that instead of the $300. And I just fucking loved it so much that the next Jack Wolf I bought was full price. I think I've only paid full price for one slip joint Jack Wolf and then my sharpshooter. I paid full price. All the other ones I've gotten on sale. Oh, the glass blast. That's what you were trying to say. Nice, man. That's the more less common blast, right? Like the one on mine, I think this is a bead. Is this a bead blast? Because they do have 2 different finishes. I don't love this finish, but I do love that it scuffs up really easy. Like I'm already getting some snail trails and stuff just from carrying this for like a week, and I think it looks a lot better. It's almost starting to look like a little stonewashed. What's up, Jeff? What was underwhelming? So you're 940 to get a Jack Wolf? Yeah. I'm all for selling a knife to get another knife. I think that's a good practice instead of just paying out of pocket. If you got a knife that maybe you like it, but you want to try something new, and especially if it's something you can always buy again later if you want to, then absolutely do it. You can always buy another 940. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Standard sandblasting, and now they offer the glass. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen the new glass bead blast in person, but it looks a little more like plain titanium kind of. It's almost like a lighter sort of finish, I think. They did at TSA. They had a bunch of gunslingers, a shit ton for cheap. What's up, Mimo? Robo, I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Oh, Rask, really? Oh, I just got an email about my dirt. Hang on. Confirmed. Okay, cool. Code for a Rask. Yeah, they are about $1,000. Yeah. Yep. They're fucking expensive. That's for sure. One day I'll have one though. Oh, you missed the gunslingers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing probably the gunslingers went first. Last night there was still a jig tie midnight jack, I think. Let's see if there's anything left. Oh, you didn't. Oh, there was a bunch on there, man. At least like 6 or 7 different ones. Let's see. Factory seconds. See, look at all these gunslingers. Those aren't the factory second ones though. Let's see. So what do they have? Oh yeah, it's still here. Oh, it's a midnight jack, 180. Reverse tux jigged titanium still on sale, 180. Somebody buy that thing. Come on now. I was tempted if it didn't have the black blade because I do like that pattern. But I'm not a black blade kind of dude. And then these are all just the 20% offs. Let's see. But they still have them. I was also kind of tempted on the Pioneer. Yeah, there was a Jig Titanium Vampire. That was cool. That's probably my favorite Jack Wolf right now. And then if we keep going, we can see the gunslingers that are out of stock but used to be there. So here's one for 210. Gunslinger. Yeah, that's a Blem. Here's another one, 210. Yeah, they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 gunslingers. So, anyways, yeah, I'll be curious to see what the blemish is. Probably like a scrape or something. I fucking love the Duraco, dude. I seriously really like it. It's so good. It's I don't know, there's something about a front flipper only that I kind of like. It's like it forces you to use the front flipper because there's no other way to do it. And something about that is just kind of fun to me. But yeah, this is a really, really good knife. I really like it. The front flipper is so easy. It reminds me kind of the Padre front flipper, how it's like in between a top and front flipper. It's just so easy to do. Makes a really good sound too. It almost makes a Herman kind of note, but not all the time. I took this on my walk yesterday and I was flicking it and I could hear it. It was like dong, dong. It's really smooth. Yeah, it's just great. Really like it. Only have 4 black bladed knives. I think I have one. Maybe no, I think I only have one. Yeah. Oh, you got one. Nice, man. I'll have one of those one of these days. Yeah, sure thing, man. No problem. I can't wait to get rid of it. Yeah, it definitely does. It's definitely Wii Esprite-ish. Definitely. The Esprite has thumb studs too, though, right? It's definitely Laconico-ish. Yeah. This thing is brand spanking new. I've actually never, this is my only safe queen. It's got the hand rub satin blade. Let me wipe it off. The gold dark matter fat carbon. The clip doesn't even have a scratch on it, which is common for these. They get scratched, the clips. Oops. The front flipper is really snappy. I think it has skiffs in it too. Yeah, it does. I put skiffs in it. It also came with a satin pivot and a blacked out pivot. I put the blacked out one in here, but I'll give you the satin one too if you want to change it. And also the pocket clip screw. I have a satin one. This is a black one. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, that 15V is super, super sweet. Super sweet. Maybe the best edge retention in my entire collection, probably. Either that or Maximit. Automax in stock at Knife Center. Oh, sweet. I want to try one of those. Deal? All right. Send me a video of the plexus. I want to see a video of it first. But yeah. That sounds good to me, man. I've always wanted one of those plexuses because I'm a big Isham fan. It's not a knife I'd probably carry, but it's definitely a knife that I want in the collection. Yeah. Yep. Fucking really good. Oh, that sucks, man. Hope she's all right. Praytheon, yeah. This will also be my first Arcane design knife. I've always wanted one. Ooh, yeah, nice. Yeah, that Spyderco K390, that's up there with 15V too. Oh, cool. It's the original one. Nice. Yeah, that thing is yeah, that thing's wild. I want to look at a photo of it. Supposedly this was Isham's last design before he died. It's just fucking wild. All the blue pieces are separate. They're like separate pieces in the black. This is the version you have, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't see all these photos. That's okay. I don't need a video. I didn't see all these photos you sent me. Have you carried it much? Yeah, this thing's cool. It almost looks like this is going to be a sharpened edge back here. I don't think it is, though. That purple looks sweet, too. Look at that. Yeah, I'll measure this real quick for you. The Mini Tempest. It's a 3.5-inch blade. Overall, about 7 3/4. K110. It's pretty decent. Yeah, about similar to D2. I've actually never even tried it, but it is pretty much D2 as far as I know. Morning, Drew. Gareth, what's up, man? Got 55 people here in the morning. Interesting. That's usually it's less in the morning times. You all got up early. Yeah, Arcane Design just has some really cool stuff. That new one they have that's like a recurve, or I guess like a hawkbill, you would say. I don't know. This one right here. There does. I mean, well, I don't know. That's kind of a general statement. Some of their knives, I will say, are less practical, more like just really cool. Like this one looks really cool. Just a little less practical though, because, well, number one, it's going to be harder to sharpen, so you're not going to want to really use it as much. Probably, at least I would, because I know how much of a bitch it's going to be to sharpen. I know you get skinny stones, yeah, I know all that, but it's just more difficult. And that's a pretty significant curve. Man, it looks sick. It's like a harpoon recurve kind of. The creature. I like that one too. Doesn't it look like it's missing an inlay right here, kind of? All right, buddy. Where's all the other ones? Oh yeah, the crypt. This one's pretty sweet too. I mean, they're all cool. Who makes these? The Praetheon. Yeah, the Praetheon I think is one of their more practical knives. Definitely. Nice drop point. Choke up spot. Front flipper and thumb stud. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can get it in G10 for $200, really? Shit, that's kind of cool. All but one are best tech. Okay. Dead Reckon Ridgeback. I don't think I've heard of that. We can look it up though. The Dead Reckon Ridgeback. Wow, that's expensive. $500. Are these made in? These got to be made in the U.S., right? Are these button locks or autos? Oh, they got to be button locks because it's got a flipper tab. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about these. Oh, it's an is it integral? Looks like it. That's pretty cool. All right. Interesting. I would love to try one. One in the afternoon? Damn, that's crazy, dude. You must have a not typical job. Yeah, me too. I usually get about 6 hours of sleep, sometimes less. But I feel fine. I don't feel like I'm tired or anything. I usually go to bed about 8:30, sometimes earlier, and then I'm up at about 3:34. The Corvus, what's that? The Corvus. Corvus? Brian Brown Corvus? Is this what you're talking about? Oh, it looks small. It's pretty cool. Whoops. Cool pivot. Down to, yeah, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't buy one, but I wake up every 2 hours. That sucks. What's up, Tyler? All the knives I have in jig titanium. I've pretty good amount. McNeese, Mac 2. And then like 3 or 4 slip joints. I love me some jigs. Flip it later on what? Good luck. What's up, Aaron? Yeah, 14 hours is too much. You'll actually not wake up feeling refreshed at all if you oversleep. You don't have to get 8 hours. I mean, it's just, everyone's a little different. As long as you don't feel tired and you feel energized, then that's enough. So I think for the members video this weekend, I think I'm going to take this apart and do something with the handles. I'm not sure what. I wonder if I can get this tiger striping off with like some of that wicks. I think it's called wicks. The stuff that removes anodization. Would that work on this? Because it's not technically anodization, it's heat. I don't know if that would work. But ideally, I would like to get this to plain titanium and then throw it in my rock tumbler. If I can't get the tiger striping off, I might just throw it in the rock tumbler as is. Maybe. Wink will work on anything? Really? It'll take this off? Fuck yeah. All right. That's what I'll do then. Multi-etch, what's that? Also, I'm going to sand down this inside edge on the lock bar a little bit. It's just slightly sharp. So I'll do that while it's apart. And this is going to look really sweet. This will be a knife that I'll absolutely carry around. Don't spill wings on your skin. Okay. What's the emergency cream? Multi-etch. So that does the same thing that Winx does? And it's safer? Does it eat through like regular plastic gloves? Like, what are they called? Nitrile gloves? What's up, Joe? Needs sanding as well. Okay, well, we will find out. I hope it doesn't, because there's these milled grooves. I'm gonna have to get in there somehow. It soaks through your skin and eats the calcium. What? That's fucking insane, dude. Jesus. That'd be fucked. That's cool. Yeah, that was my first like really nice knife. I was very excited. Saw knife motors. So you think it'll take off this tiger striping? Let me look it up. Multi-etch for removing heat anodization. Removing color with multi-etch works faster when the multi-etch is heated. If you went past the target color, I don't see anything about a heat anodization. No, here we go. Reddit post. Tried to remove the heat ano off my scales with Winx. Ended up with stained and ruined scales instead. Okay. Let me read the comments here. Reddit's really the only place you can get real information anymore. Because it's just people telling their experience. Real people. Maybe I will have to sand it. That's what it looks like. Re-anodize it? That's true. I wonder if that would cover up the heat ano. Torch to clip bronze. After a dunk in 140-degree chlorinated spa water, it removed the heat ano. Oh, weird. I don't know where I'm going to get chlorinated spa water. I guess in a spa? I don't have a spa. Getting over being sick. That sucks, man. Hope you feel better soon. I need some coffee. I will be right back. I got my little bottles delivered for the diamond spray stropping compound that I'm going to be including with the strop orders. Let's check them out. Okay, that's good. I mean, this much stropping compound will probably last you like, I don't know, 6 months, maybe more. It really lasts forever. Cool, that'll be good. If I have time, I'm going to try to get stickers like made with my logo on them for these. But if I don't have time, I'll just write something on here and stick them on, like probably Shake Well, 14,000 grit. I don't know about the micron. It's 14,000 grit. That's all I really know. I don't know much about stropping compound. All I know is I order the diamond stuff and add it with water, and it works really fucking good. And I've been using it for almost a year now. So that's 8-ish microns. That's good to know. Oh, you got one. Sick. What do you think about it? I don't know. It's just Netflix cycling through random shit. Cool, man. Yeah, I'm stoked too. I'm getting the blanks cut out for me right now. Hopefully they'll be done today. He said probably today. And then I'll get them, sand them a bunch, and get them ready and stain them and put the leather on. And I got the leather coming. I actually ordered some thicker leather. The stuff I used on mine it works fine. It's just a little thin. So I ordered some thicker stuff for the orders. 14,000 grit is about 1.5. Okay. 2 answers here. Not sure which one I should trust. Maybe I can Google it. Okay, let's see. It says 1. 1 micron. Who the fuck knows? I'll just say it's 14,000 grit. Oh, thanks, man. It sure works good. Let me grab it, actually. It is so nice to have all this space. The straps that I've been using my whole knife career have been like this skinny. So if you want to get the whole edge on at the same time, you kind of have to angle it. But with this one, you have all the real estate you want. Stick that whole blade on there. It's really nice. And this natural leather will patina and darken over time too, which is kind of cool. They're all going to have lanyards, same as this one. Not really. No, not really. We're getting some rain this weekend. Let's see. Actually, wow. During the week too. Today the high is 58. With what's it called? Contact cement. The same stuff I use on my strops or on my slips. I'm doing 65 for the strop and the bottle of Stropping compound. My first batch has already been spoken for and ordered. So my first batch of 10 has been paid for and spoken for. So once I finish those and get them sent out, I'll do another 10. So it is 1 micron. Okay. What's up, man? What's up, Nut? What's up, Nut? If people continue to order these strops, I may buy a router. A router would be really nice to just run around the edges and get them rounded really quickly and easily. That might be a good investment. Newspaper as a strap. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, might as well. Are you really thinking about it? Oh, I'm going to be so jealous if you buy that. I'm really liking this small Sabenza, by the way. I carried it all week. The edge retention is way better than my old MagnaCut one. Like seriously, like noticeably better. I cut a bunch of cardboard with this, and I felt the edge. It's still kind of sticky. Like, wow, that's so cool, man. MagnaCut is there's a few times where it's done really hard, where I've been really happy with the edge retention. Most of the MagnaCut I've tried, it doesn't hold the edge super well. It just doesn't. People love it, and I think it's kind of gotten hyped up, kind of out of control, is what I think. Unless you live in a part of the world where you really need a stainless steel that's also pretty tough and pretty decent edge retention, then it could be perfect for you. But still, even then, S90V is going to be way better for edge retention. Let's look at the chart. MagnaCut only has a 5 for edge retention. D2 is a 5.5. Or no, it's a 5. Never mind. So on paper, on the charts here, same edge retention as D2, MagnaCut. But very high corrosion resistant, a 9.5. And pretty high toughness too, 7. So its main attribute is stainlessness, and then toughness, and then edge retention last. Yeah, I don't really either. I prefer D2 over 14C. D2 is going to hold an edge much better. Let's see. 14C is a 3 for edge retention, while D2 is a 5. These are all the stainless steels in this particular chart right here. The highest edge retention of any of these is S90V. It's a 9. It's a 9. Actually, no, there's a 9.5 S125V, but we never see that. M398 is also a 9, but we very rarely see that. So S90V is your best bet for edge retention on a stainless knife. Magnacut's only a 5. CPM 154 is even less, 4.5. LC200N, pretty bad. It's a 3. Does not hold an edge very well. What's less than a 3? 420 HC, 2.5. Nitro V is also a 3. Don't get much lower than a 3. Let's check out the non-stainlesses. Here's where the edge retentions bump way up. Maximet's an 11. Rex 121, 12. The lowest edge retention on the carbon steels is 4V, 5. Actually, Z-Tough, 2.5. I've never even heard of Z-Tough. Crewwear is pretty low on edge retention too, but it's tough. Tough as hell. About the same edge retention as D2. So, again, all this stuff can vary with the heat treat, obviously, but this is kind of a baseline. Pretty interesting. More of a competitive. Yeah, if it's done well, I'm sure there's a lot of pretty bad LT200N. On my Spidey Chef, it does not hold an edge super well, but it's decent. It's pretty decent. Honestly, on the Spidey Chef, I'd probably rather have Magnacut instead of the LC200N on the Chef because it's just as corrosion resistant, and Magnacut's going to hold an edge a little better. M390, it's fine. I'm just bored of it. It's not great edge retention. It's its primary attribute is stainlessness. Yeah. I don't know. You're seeing so much S90V these days. It's wild, and on pretty cheap knives, like the freaking button lock jig titanium penguin S90V, and that was only I think like $160. I don't know. They must be getting it cheap or something, because that's some crazy edge retention on a very, it's not a cheap knife, but Pony Shop's the best value knife. It's probably up there. Yeah. It's by 27. How does that stack up? Spy 27. It's a stainless. Spy. It's not on here. Probably because it's a Spyderco. It's a Spyderco steel, right? Yeah, it's not on here. Interesting. But yeah, I have it too on my Para 3. I like it. Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah. I'm a go against the flow kind of guy. Definitely. Just my personality. Yeah, I need to give them another try. I keep hearing good things about their newer knives. So next time there's a drop, when they have something I'm interested in, I'll probably go for it. Yeah. You can very batch to batch. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. It's when they get it reliably good is really, when they start getting very reputable, like Spyderco. They pretty consistently do really well on their heat treats. So you can trust them. You can trust it's going to be pretty good, if not really good. If turns on heat treating steel, the 6061. S90 is a better choice than Magna the 6061. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have X90V, absolutely. Especially if it's going to be heat treated that way. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Yep. That's certainly what it seems. My best cutting Magna Cut has been, 63, 64. Here's a question. What's the worst edge? Like, what's the worst edge retention you've ever had on a knife? Mine was a Benchmade Mini Adamas. And it must have been a fluke or a mistake, I think. I don't know. I got a Mini Adamas. This was a long time ago. And I had a 2x4. And I was just doing some light chops on it. Not like put my full strength in it. I was just like tick, 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 tick. Did that like maybe 10, 15 times. And then I looked at it, and there was a huge roll on the edge. I looked at the 2x4. There was no nails, no state. There was nothing in it, just plain wood. And the edge had rolled, just going like this. On a freaking 2x4. Crazy. I know. When I think back to, because I've always carried a knife, but only in the past maybe 4 years, 3 years, I've actually gotten into knives. So, I mean, I carried a dull knife for most of my life. I don't even remember sharpening knives. I think I probably just used a knife, and when it got really dull, I probably just bought a new one for, whatever, $30, $20. I never remember sharpening a knife. Roll for some cardboard. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. What's up, Funland? MPG, what's up? First knife was $1. Yeah, that's probably the case for a lot of people. You guys see that buck fixed blade for like $600? What was that called? I remember I was blown away. It must have been like a collector's edition or something. I don't even know how I would search for it. So I'll go to the Buck website. Sort by price, high to low. There it is. Yeah. $800. Jeez, and it's an ugly fucking knife too. Holy shit. Disgusting. Look at that thing. The Buckmaster 2024 Legacy Collection. Partially serrated spear point, armor black cerakoted, 420 HD stainless steel. Are you kidding me? That was the steel we were just looking at. It has like a 2.5 edge retention. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the hell? Look at that. Do those pop out or do those... What is that? It's like an attachment that you put in there? What the fuck? What is happening? Built as a mission-critical tool for military use. Feel sorry for the guy that's carrying this into battle. Combat Driver Pro. It has an anchor system called the Emergency Anchor Wing. Unlike the two-piece detachable pin system of the original Buckmaster, the EAW has a distinctive one-piece wing shape that is reversible and ambidextrous. But how does it work? And what is it for? An emergency anchor? Is it like a grappling hook? Bizarre. I want to know who's buying this for $800. Yeah, 420 HC blaze steel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wooey. Yeah, unbelievable. That is a Narrows price point. I'd rather have a Narrows than that. And that's saying a lot. Buckheads. Is that really a thing? Later, man. Oh, yeah, Neil's going live after me. Everyone wants to go check him out. The Night's Edge. The Klingon knife. What's the size on that? 6 3/4 inch blade. And it doesn't even say the overall length. It doesn't even say. Jeez. 17 ounces. That is crazy. What's up, folk? Anyone want to buy that knife, get dressed up like a ninja, and meet at the mall? That sounds like a good time. Later, Paul. We're going to wrap up here in a second as well. That's kind of cool. The Buck 110 is, I mean, it's a classic. It's so heavy, though, and you have to carry it in a sheath because there's no clip or anything. If you carry it in your pocket, it's super annoying because it goes to the bottom of your pocket and kind of like lays horizontally, and just it's a huge bulge in your pocket. Very annoying. I bought a new one maybe a year ago just to have it. And I will say that thing came sharp as fuck. Really, really sharp. I messed around with it for a bit and then ended up selling it with a budget bundle. It's just not practical. Unless maybe you're like hunting. I can see maybe. Yeah, I'll make a sub for you. Did you email? Yeah, you emailed me about that already, right? Before I got into knife collecting, I knew Benchmade as the really expensive knife brand. Nothing but hate for Benchmade. I see. Who buys Benchmade? People that aren't really into knives buy Benchmades. Or people that are just like barely into knives enough to know that they use good steels, but they don't know anything else. So they're like, okay, this is definitely a step up from the big five, $20 Kershaws. So it's people like that are just barely in the knife community, but not really. And some people like bug outs. I think the bug out's a pretty good design. It's way overpriced, but once you put titanium or aluminum scales on it, it's a nice knife. I like it. Definitely has its issues with the crossbar lock, and Omega springs breaking and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, people are into Benchmade though. Even people that are into knives. Look at Zach's stuff, the Zach Stuff channel. That's pretty much a Benchmade channel. He is really into Benchmades. Just got into knives, so glad my husband knows about metals a lot more than myself. Yeah, for sure. That's cool though. Welcome to the knife world. There's a lot to learn. A lot to learn. Not impressed by the mini grip. Tillian's only mentioned it's worth the money. I like the grip Tillian. I like the sheep's foot grip Tillian. I used to have one. The 940, I am not a fan of. The witch's finger. Yeah, I am not into that. Yeah, the stock bug out is awful. And it's $170 now. Insane. For S30V and plastic. The blacked out narrows, yeah. Yeah, the 940 is awful. Absolutely awful. It's thick as fuck, not a slicer. People say, oh yeah, but I like that I can pry with it. Just carry a Leatherman or a pry tool. A knife's a knife. It's not supposed to be good at prying. What's up, Delta? Bought it back out when it was $100. Yeah, it used to be reasonable. I think $100 for that's reasonable. Tie skills feels a lot better. Yeah, it really does. That was reasonable when it was $100 and you could get some $65 titanium scales. Then it was a $165 knife, reasonable, felt good. It's a great blade shape. Does everything pretty decently. It was relatively slicey. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree. But if you love the design that much and you have the money, that's why people do it. But you shouldn't have to upgrade the skills to like the knife. Tagged out for the right price. Yeah. I think that's a decent design. It's pretty slicey, isn't it? Crooked River. The full-size Crooked River is a little big for me. I haven't tried a mini. I might like it. Titanium Rocco is... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can get this for as much as a bug out. A titanium frame lock. Which would you rather have? Yeah, or the deck at 120. That's such a better deal in every sense of the word. End of the world knife other than fixed blade as a shaman. That'd be a good one for sure. Very good one. Oh, you could just hear the, hold on. You could almost hear the sound. It's probably not coming through the microphone. It's making like a ding. Yeah, even with the Deca, it's got the same plastic scales as the bug out, but at least it's reflected in the price. But yeah, when I used to have a Deca, I bought some OG Goat aluminum scales for it, and it was great. It's a great knife. I just didn't carry it that much. I ended up selling it, but it was nice. You pay for the price or just the name? Definitely a lot of the name. Definitely. The butterfly tax. The only Benchmade I have now is the Shootout. Which is my favorite OTF. And I wish, man, if this thing had aluminum scales, it would be, I think, one of the best OTFs. And it's because of the blade. It's actually a slicey OTF, which you never see. Hardly ever. And that's the reason I own this, because it does have a plastic handle. I don't like. It's super lightweight. I'm planning a backpacking trip. And I think this is probably the knife I'm going to carry. It's just really lightweight, and I'll probably just hang it off my backpack. This little loop. Feel like it's not even there. I'll carry something else too, but that's true, yeah. But I don't care. No, it's not. Two days to decide if I want to go to a bunch of... Why? Why 2 days? You should. You should do it. I'm going to be there. I have my plane tickets all ready. Can't wait. It's going to be a mind blower. Was it your video? I saw it on the dark boat. What? What's that? Don't go because then I'm going to want to go. You just both come. Come on. Kaiser Mila? I don't know what that is. The Milita? Is that what you're talking about? There's no Kaiser called the Mila. Yeah, you can carry it in the house. But I carry it around. You're unless a cop has a reason to search you, they're never going to see it. So if you're on probation or something, parole, yeah, don't carry an OTF. Or I don't even know if you can carry any knife when you're on a probation or parole. The military. Yeah, I'd like to try one. I just haven't had an opportunity yet. It looks really nice. Oh, the Dark Bolt. Arcus. Yeah, yeah. What about it? What's up, Nick? Bought a MagnaCut Manix. Nice. With the yellow handle? That's cool, man. Can't wait to mod it. Yeah. OG Goat has, I think, the best Manix lightweight scales I've ever seen. I'll pull them up right now. Man, they're so cool. I was going to use them in my my Manix 2 mod competition I'm in, but I'm modding a regular Manix, not a lightweight. And I emailed him. I was like, "Can you put this texture milling on the regular Manix scales?" And he said, "No, we can't. Something with like the tolerances or like the pockets on the inside. It was too deep, something like that." But I'll pull it up. This is the best milling I've seen. Let's see. Is it the gun stock? Yeah, this one. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love the border, and then with the texture on the inside, I just love that. That looks so good, man. If I was modding a lightweight, if I had a lightweight Manix, I would buy these. And look at the flat spot on for the clip. Look at that. It's so nice. I freaking love it. Yeah, it does take a while. Just wondering if you like it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, very fidgety. And a pretty decent cutter, too. All right, let's wrap it on up, folks. Time to get the day started. I got my dirt coming. Actually, yeah, I got to go. My dirt's coming in like 15 minutes. I got to get it ready. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Members only video will come out tomorrow sometime. I'll see you in there. Love you guys. See you soon.